You funny as hell, man. And they said, Bobby, like, yeah. Hold on, let's go backstage. We gotta get it stuff.
I'm a guy on these YouTube streets, helping people balance their soul like the rhymes on this beat. And if it ain't about the knowledge, then I'm ready for beef. Boy, you know I'm from the shy, ain't no fucking with me. Ain't no ducking the G, and I ain't talking no gang. I'm talking number 7, manifest the mysteries, man. For them intellectual minds, and cheers up your spine. That's that kundalini rising, trying to free up your mind. Yeah, my energy real, that's why I'm overprotecting. Mix the knowledge with the wisdom, hope you understand it. 3 keys to being conscious, hope you get the message. Anything I touch, boy, best believe I bless it. Mentally in a cage, but physically in a booth. Breaking mental curses, all I need to show is the proof. From negative to positive is what I came to do. Yeah, I'm knowledge of God, and I'm addicted to the truth. Shia. Baby, talk to me.
You feel me? Real music around this motherfucker, man. Real
All right.
music, man.
Mic check, mic check.
Okay, you hear me? You good?
Yeah. I had to set up to the headphones right quick.
Avatar, man. You gotta get that evil shit up out of there, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jedediah said he'll be in a little bit, so just keep a lookout for him.
I got him, gang. Don't even trip.
Gotcha.
First of all, let's talk about Ja Morant, goofy ass. He got to be the most dumbest dude in YouTube. I mean, in sports history, man.
Oh! I think I know you talking about your boy. This the boy.
Man.
You talking about the dude? I think they say he spent like a half a mil on the rap.
This the dude who remember he got caught flashing the gun on live.
Oh, no, I ain't checked that one out.
He went back and did it again.
Oh shit! Damn.
Man, so it's like Ja Morant. He's one of the most dumbest persons that ever got a contract. This nigga worth $300 million, bro.
Damn.
Get a new set of tires and just
already got a fine before for flashing a gun on live. He goes around, now it's the off season. He turns around and do it again. Shit is crazy, bro.
Gone ahead and done it again. Ja Morant has done it again. He's shown a gun on Instagram Live again. Now, it wasn't his Instagram. It was who I could only assume was his friend's Instagram Live. And you see him. He has it out. I can't play the audio because it's music, obviously copyrighted music. And his friend quickly notices that he shouldn't have shown Ja Morant holding the gun and holds the phone up tight to his chest. And obviously that's to hide the fact of what Ja Morant is doing. So this man really went into rehab in Florida, I think it was, had a full interview on ESPN with Jalen Rose saying that he is working on himself, working to be better, knows not to hang out with the wrong people and not to get caught up in the wrong crowd and to work on himself and whatever else. And what are we, like 2 weeks into?
My thing is this, man. What is up with these cats that's always like what's the infatuation with holding a gun, bro?
I don't know, man. I just know that I call it a young boy starter kit. You got to get your social media. You gotta claim some ops, and then you gotta up a gun in the camera. For notoriety. The young boy started kicking, bro.
Hey, that's the game. That's the game banger starter kit, man. You gotta get you some ops. You gotta get you an Instagram.
Yeah. And you got to up a gun in the joint, and you got to wave it, you know what I'm saying, real close to the camera, and scare old people and shit unintentionally.
You know it's so crazy, man, because it's just fucking crazy how these people just do this stuff, man. You're worth $300 million, bro. 300 million. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, I gotta take this call real quick.
I got you. Shit, I could be worth $3, and I ain't. I'm not doing that shit. Some of the shit the niggas be doing, you know what I'm saying? Say your man's worth 300 million. You need to get some good people around him, keep him motivated, you know, keep him in the right direction. You know how like old heads we say, keep him motivated, keep him in the right direction. That's crazy.
1 second.
I got you. I keep it rolling. Yeah, you know, when you run into money like that, like a lot of times people feel like, you know, that the regular rules and stuff don't apply to them, and to a certain extent, you can afford lawyers, but that type of stuff costs a lot of money and can drain your money quick. So I suggest being more cautious about the things you go about doing.
Yeah. I mean, I just look at it like this, man. Like, you a grown man, bro. You in the NBA, you have excelled past the hood. What is the infatuation with going back doing that shit? You know what I'm saying? Peace, my boy. Peace, Jedediah. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the infatuation with having a gun, bro? Like, you worth $300 million, like 300 M's, bro.
I think it's the hood notoriety. It's like, you know, like instead of like, okay, you should be giving back to the hood, but it's like hood approval, hood acknowledgement. Like, yeah, even though I don't crossed over, I'm still the same. But at the same time, once you cross over, a lot of these gangster rappers and dudes be like, yo, you not the same when you cross over like that.
Oh, you're not the same, bro. You got to think, bro. Look, when you come from these different principles, as far as like being rich and shit like that, like you was just broke as hell. You gonna have to change that mentality. The same shit you was doing in the hood, you can't do that now. You worth $300 million. 300 million. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of M's, bro. That's 299 M's into one. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's 300 M's, bro. Like, it's like, what more do you want? Why do you even want to project that much attention on you anyway, knowing what could happen? You know what can happen. That's crazy.
And it's like the more value you become, especially as a black man, you gotta realize there's groups of people waiting for you to fuck up. Even our own group of people. Like people will literally monetize when our downfall happens. You know what I'm saying? So shit's crazy, yo.
Fucking crazy, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. It is. And if you look at it like, damn, it just happened. If you look at it like all this money this dude got, that's how you know you don't have no type of discipline. You ain't got no type of discipline at all. 300 M's, bro, and you on camera doing this. You got $300 million. That's how you know you don't know what to do with the money.
I know the lawyer probably called him up and was like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? You're making my job too hard. I'm gonna have to charge you extra.
Done it again. Ja Morant has done it again. He's shown a gun on Instagram Live again. Now, it wasn't his Instagram, it was who I could only assume was his friend's Instagram Live. And you see him, he has it out. I can't play the audio because it's music.
You see what I'm saying? The friend showed you with the gun, then try to hurry up and put the phone down, like put that shit up. But it's like, bro, you're not that height, bro. You're not that height. You that
Yeah.
height, you gonna fuck up your career to put up to fuck up 300,000, bro, to be back in the hood and really gonna have to have a gun. And you know what the people in the hood gonna say? Yo ass stupid as hell, boy.
Yup.
Your ass dumb as hell, boy. You had 300 M's, boy. You touched money and been around people that we wish that we would never be around in our whole history of living. We won't even be in the same rooms as these people. And you was in the same room as them, bro. You signed a $300 million fucking contract deal, bro. And you fucked that up because you wanted to pick up a gun and be on live with it and show everybody that you gangster.
Damn.
How dumb can you be, bro?
Hey, look, and his homeboy tried to like hide the shit, right? His homeboy was on point. He was like, "Hey, yo, bro, what the fuck you doing?"
Like, nigga, you see the homeboy do it like this. He ain't even trying to show no gun.
It's like you got to do it like this, bro. Like, come on now. This ain't a music video.
Listen, you are NBA. Listen, you are an NBA player. You ain't got no ops, gang. You ain't got no business even doing that type of shit. Yeah, you could turn up, but why you want to up the strap and show everybody you got a banger for what? What are you telling everybody you got a banger for? I don't get it. Like, what the fuck is going on? 300 M's, bro. Come on, bro.
Yeah, that shit crazy, yeah.
300 M's, I'll probably be on this motherfucker like, hey, how are you guys doing today? My name is Knowledgegod13tv. Hey, I'll probably say some shit like, my name is Knowledgegod13 television. You feel me? Like, I'm saying the whole name, like 300 M's, bro. Bro, that's generational wealth. Generational wealth. Your kids is got money. 300 M's, bro, man. You can't.
Everybody around him that like know better is probably giving him hell. Like, yo, I know I fucked up. Okay, stop calling, stop messaging. All right, I fucked up. You know, your people's are going like, you know how much money, baby, you trying to fuck up.
He had a $194 million contract with the Memphis Grizzlies, including a guaranteed 194,300,000 guaranteed at an annual average salary of 38 million. Come on, bro. They gonna pay this man 38 million a year, bro.
Wow.
Right. Look, with all the taxes, he gonna get 33 million a year while carrying a salary cap of 33.5. He capped out.
That's crazy.
This nigga paid. This nigga almost worth 400 million, like 300 million. Like, bro, this is crazy. God damn, LeBron.
That nigga should be showing the basketball, bro. Not a gun.
Worth 1 billion. God damn. He worth exactly 1 billion. So he must be right up under. He must be like at like 900 million or something. They just rounded it up to the billion.
Yeah, they be kind of estimating that jank though, but I wouldn't doubt it, you know, especially with the name. So
yeah, but your assets is not gonna equal up the exactly 1 billion. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, he could probably buy $1 billion worth of stuff, but it wouldn't be valued as $1 billion worth of stuff, you know. type shit.
Yeah. He's paid. Let's put it like that. This nigga paid. These niggas paid, and this nigga wanted this. John Moran is just a goofy man. He's a fucking ultimate goofy.
Hey, what about the one dude they keep calling him a munch? Say he spent a $500,000 on the rap girl. You hear about that one?
That was the Jordan Poole dude. Spent 500,000 on Ice Spice.
Hey, I was looking at the comment section. They said no way I'm spending that much money on a pale skin cabbage fish. Yo, the comment section was fucked. Yo, they.
I told people she ain't even got nothing for real. Like, yeah, she might be cute or whatever, but like she ain't really like, you feel me? Like she ain't really hitting on nothing. Like she alright, but it's like she's just a sex what you call it, like a
Celebrity image thing. She got that
yeah,
celebrity image thing. People be falling in love with the app. Like, okay, her character is like an avatar, right? And they
yeah,
presenting that shit to the masses. He probably felt like if she didn't have that shit and she was just the regular person that she was, he probably wouldn't have did that shit. But because they, it's a marketing. Everybody's a product. You know what I'm saying? So
if her ass skinny as hell, if she was like super skinny or something, or she ain't had no type of sex appeal to her, that little none of that shit would have never
I ain't even heard this shit.
So that's how that shit sounds, man. That shit just be like that.
I'm gonna look that shit up just to see if it sound like that. I'm gonna be fucking tripping.
I could play the first like 20 seconds of that shit. That shit ass.
Nah, look, she good. They gonna probably copyright that shit.
Hell no, I ain't get no copyright with no Ice Spice. Hell no.
He said they ain't gonna copyright this damn.
You ain't gonna copyright me on no damn Ice Spice. You crazy?
Oh shit.
No, shit. No, she ain't even really hitting on the crumb though. She ain't hitting on the crumb. That's like Ice Spice, like, you know what I'm saying? She just got sex appeal. That's it. She's just a sexual deep something that they could just market. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, when I took a look at her, I mean, honestly, I ain't saying she ugly or nothing, but she ain't my cup of tea, But she ain't ugly. I say that she ain't ugly.
I'm not saying she ugly. I'm saying
I ain't say you said that. I'm talking about me. I'm talking about like she ain't
got no talent for real. Like she can't really rap for real. Like she just throwing some words together. Like that shit, her song is really called some shit. She was saying like, yeah, bro. I'm scared as hell. I wouldn't like you, boy.
This nigga said her song like
She literally said, bro. She literally my That's all I know of that shit. I'm like, this shit crazy. This shit is motherfucking $1 billion. You gotta know she was there a plant. She got put on what you call that shit? The Rolling Loud. Soon as she got on, that was her first gig, was Rolling Loud.
What's Rolling Loud? Like that's a concert or something?
Yeah, that's like the big everybody there, bro.
Oh yeah, they say they got this these consultant firms or something, like your boy 6ix9ine and other people did it to where they can pay for your marketing and all this other shit, and it's basically paying for fake notoriety and shit. You know what I'm saying? So
no, her ass was on Rolling Loud. Her first show was at Rolling Loud with over 100,000 people in the fucking audience. So she coming out there talking about some such and such as a munch or whatever the munch song is. It's catchy. You got 100 motherfucking thousand people doing it. I can't hear you, Jedediah.
Yo, Jedediah, mic check.
Yeah, something going on with his mic.
Yeah, he kind of busy with his peoples, but he'll be in and out and shit. But it's crazy. Said he put on the jank in front of 100,000 people. That's instant clicks. Like say 1 out of 10%, 10% of the people is like, all right, I mess with her, she up and come, I'm a
10,000
supporter.
people. 10,000 people, however you look at it. You know what I'm saying?
And then they gonna share that to their hundreds of people on their social media posts, and now she got 100,000 fans easy. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Much y'all, man. I've been trying to get a better volume in this piece, but I figure this is how games are being played, so I'm gonna play the cards how it's being played. No, nothing against y'all. It's just I know about the spiritual universe, and I know y'all do too, so y'all know what I'm talking about.
Because they
Oh
know
yeah,
we,
But
yeah.
we finna deal.
I'm just happy, bro. This is the reason why I'm glad we collided today as stars because we're actually stars. We're portals.
Mhm.
We're a portal. So we collided today because we wanted to let the infinite world know, or the world that's around us, that we are here to stay. And I'm glad the sun is out because we're able to sweat. Us as carbonated people, we're able to sweat today. We're able to get out here and get some energy. I have so much energy today because the sun is out so bright and shining its rays. I have so much energy, bro. I'm actually up and at 'em. And I'm sweating. I'm sweating out toxins instead of consuming toxins and it's staying again clogged because once it reaches a different temperature, it stays and it tears the body. These different toxins or mucus. The mucus is getting sweated out my pores, just like you guys. But I know there was a lot to say for one piece, but I'm just grateful for the sun today. That's all.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
So I hit the sauna today, so you know what I'm saying. I know about getting them toxins out your body, like you know what I'm saying. Like I tell people every time, you gotta do some type of something to uh, allow your consciousness to resonate comfortably inside your body. That's why they don't tell you your body is a temple for no reason. You are the temple of God, so you want to make sure that you got the right shit going on and you putting the right things in it so you can function properly. You know what I'm saying? While you operating this vehicle, while you here on this planet. You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, we don't know if the more and more the things you know and the higher you get to vibrations, you may get you a solar body. You know what I'm saying? Where you have back and forth through different consciousness
No,
and
let's
different.
go.
Yo,
You mind if I play something in the chat, in the comment section chat?
I can't
That's
hear
something
you.
I want to go over. Something that you can. You mind if I play something in the chat, like in the comment section?
Yeah, go ahead.
And if you wanna go, you can. If you don't, you can just skip past it. But it's something that came up yesterday. I wanted to talk to King Genocide about. But I know King Genocide here now, so can I overlay all this talk to the topic?
Your connection bad, gang.
Yeah, it was coming in good at first, but like that last 10 seconds, I heard what you were saying. Type it in the comment section, but I think you might have rejoin join out and
I'm
then join
gonna
back.
put it in there. Put it in there so y'all can read and go over it. And
Uh,
I'm not just gonna bring anything to your channel. This is your channel, bro.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
I'm
all
yeah.
not just gonna bring anything, but it's something to think about now. I'll be back. Hold on, let me go get it. I wrote it down. I know.
And put that in the private chat. Yeah, it was coming in good at first. Sometimes that'll happen. Like sometimes when people be building, especially like when they about to say something good, you'll notice it sound like either they went through the water, it'll drop them off the panel. Stuff like that
yeah,
be happening.
yeah,
So
yeah. And it's like you already know like what's you know what I'm saying? Like I'm fucking know
yeah,
what's going on. It's just that I don't know. People don't be wanting to accept it, but like this, we live in this world. Excuse me. We live in this world now where you have to be mindful and aware of the things that's going on in your reality. Like you have to, like you really do, because if not, um, you pretty much gonna be on the back burner with everybody else. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be on the back burner trying to learn old things that people that already passed up. You know what I'm saying? That's why they want us to keep us locked down in these religions and this bullshit because they don't want us to have conversations like these, coming together and really building on a real technique and a real something that we could really elevate and apply to our daily lives. You know what I'm saying? You never know. You might connect with somebody that you might been trying to find the source to something, and this person has it, but they may need what you have to make the completion. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You know what I'm
Connecting
saying?
the dots, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you gotta always connect the dots. Always.
Yeah, everybody get valuable pieces to the puzzle, you know what I'm saying? And like, you know, being one person, it's hard to bounce off ideas off yourself. So when you get other people in the like how you said, that been researching, been experiencing some of the stuff, and as a depth, then you can start building to the higher levels that everybody going for and reaching for type. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Exactly. I got some pictures and shit I want to show y'all, like these different little, I'll be having some shit. Check this shit out.
That's her head.
Bro, I don't know, bro. I be finding some shit, bro.
Yeah, I ain't seen that yet. Yeah, that's like an alien master
Like
shit.
even this one, like what is this? Like,
You sure they ain't extras from Stargate? I'm just
like this some type of, like look at this shit. They look like Asians, bro.
Who are they?
Look like Indians or some shit. Indians and Asians. Look at that shit.
Oh nah, that ain't a person. Is that's people? She got dreadlocks. That's a black one. Oh shit. You know, that could be a group of people living here on Earth and we just wouldn't know.
Bro, they say the Oompa Loompas is real, bro.
Little
They said it was small. They really was small people, and they took all 3,000 of them and fed them. They used to eat the cocoa beans or some shit. They really from Africa. Like it was a real story. The lady on TikTok had read it and shit. I'm gonna see if I can find like something good, but they definitely was like this. They was really black. They from Africa, bro. It was in
yeah,
a It was in
you
an
see,
Oompa Loompa book. Like they went to Africa and found these Oompa Loompas. It was like 3,000 of them. They was little as hell, and all they needed was they wanted to. They was damn near dying off. They was like on some. They wanted the cacao beans or the cacao oats or beans or some shit like that, and they wanted those beans. And the dude was like, "Oh, I have a factory full of them. If your people, basically come work for us." They brought them in and they did. That's how they did. They say that's a real true story, yeah.
oh, I get you. And
Straight
then
up.
if you notice, it's a couple of the people had black face. And I'm like, why they got black face? So the original Oompa Loompas were black. Instead of showing the depicted as black, they made their face like
They
reddish
just
brown.
made 'em orange, like they made them orange to make it seem like they just some type of little weird character, like. But the whole time, these was really people, like they really existed. Little as hell. What the fuck?
Yeah, you got some it's two small ones in Nigeria. I forget their name, but they got like these low budget videos. I watched a couple of them. It's pretty funny.
I'll be looking up all kind of shit. You'll come across all kind of shit. Like shit like this.
The Darth Vader helmet.
And look, you see that sphinx head on that alien aircraft? Look, that's a sphinx
Mhm.
head. So that's why I say, like, bro, we don't know what the fuck going on.
Is that an alien ship?
Yeah.
But that shit look old as shit. Like that shit
Yeah,
look what you call it fossilized.
yeah, that shit all
You seen this shit before?
that shit can be photoshopped. You know what I'm saying?
Antarctica, right?
Look, that's a little octopus thing, like in the Star Wars. Right there.
Like the Thulu mask.
Yeah, the Cthulhu. Yeah, that shit. This shit is crazy. Where they get these names and where you know what
You know, that's where we get Hulu from. Like, you know, the Hulu app.
I'm saying?
That's
Hulu, yeah, bro.
yeah.
You
Like you would think niggas making that shit up. Like that's some real shit.
Yeah, bro.
That yeah, they said that's supposedly a real one right there.
That shit, bro. You can't tell me that don't look real.
I seen a video where they showed one of those and they went to like this base that was inside it was inside a mountain, right? And when they went into there, they walked like a long way until they got to like this one like chamber, you know, like a cell, and it was one of them janks in there that looked like that.
Bro, bro, listen, we human beings. You only can damn near create off what you see. See what I'm saying? Ain't nobody just in their brain thinking about this and then no, bro. These motherfuckers is walking around this bitch. They exist. And
Now
if
you see that one?
if they eyes are black like that, then that means they are soulless. There is no light within them. That's why they use technology. It's an extension of their powers that they quote unquote used to have when they lost the light, when they fell.
Now that's supposed to be a real picture too, right there. Now I hate to tell you though, but when you look at pictures and watch the videos, they supposedly got like some psychic shit that they can do too. But I don't seen that one plenty of times though. But that one's supposedly a real one.
I'm too covered for that. Look, I just posted some shit like this on my what you call it.
That's funny.
No, look, let me show you though real quick. Look.
Oh wow.
You know what I'm saying? Look at the detail in that neck. That's a little person like that. Like, I don't know. I don't know, bro.
They I hate to say it, but they look similar. I hate to say
Hey, bro.
I hate to say this shit, bro. Damn. I won't pose to say it, but I know somebody like, bro. I'm gonna stop
Like
before somebody hate me or something. But bro, I'm not the only person that said they kind of look similar. Like,
they look like his cousin or something, bro. They just kicking it or something. That's his cousin. You feel me? Like that's what I'm saying. I be finding all kind of shit on here. You know here. I just be trying to know if I'm not crazy because this shit look real as hell. From the arms to the head to the veins in the neck, like the skinny chest. I want to see the fingers though. Oh, we can't see the finger. Let me try to find this, y'all. I got y'all. So that's what I'm saying. Is this shit real?
I wonder what I said. Jedediah said he was trying to show something, but he said they won't let no. He said he about to join back in. You know, sometimes when you about to present something this out there, that it'll start glitching the matrix. You know what I'm saying? So to say.
This fake.
Yeah, they look like they're having a good time.
No,
Though.
this fake. This fake. Look. This fake. Look at that extra leg right here.
Oh, the other one got one too.
Yeah, right here. And then look
Oh,
at
they tripedal.
hell no. This shit fake as hell. They was good with it though. They almost had us. That's like some copy and paste, and they had to delete that one, and they forgot to get rid of this little leg right here. Cause
Mhm.
what the fuck is that? And what is that on him? Like, nah, hell nah.
You know that one with the black suit? Now there's this it's a video that's like in VHS that I seen a minute ago and I can't find it, yo. Like the people had like an abduction that happened to them or something, but it had like four of them that looked like that one with the little black suit on. I was like, they said that one's real, but I can't never find. If I find that video, I'll send a link to you. You know what I'm saying?
This
But
gotta be fake because look at
yeah, that one. Yeah,
look,
that's fake.
nobody looking at. Man, my eyes be on this motherfucker. Like, gee, hell no, watch this goof ass. He might try to do something. So I don't know. They be that's what I'm saying. They be doing a lot of it's a lot of fake shit on the internet. You gotta, really kind of watch. Yeah, you gotta kind of watch. Cause everybody be wanting views and shit. To see, that's what I'm saying. That shit look real as hell right there.
Yeah, that one look real. Now that look like that came from a video. They got a video for that joint?
Oh no.
Hey, say one of them landed in your backyard and it telepathically said, "Hey, I need your help." You gonna walk up and help?
Man, hell no. I'm not fucking around with none of this shit. I
You
don't
gonna grab a camera and say, "Hey, who are you?"
thing about me, bro, is I
I'm
don't play
stupid.
with
Yeah.
my life, bro. You
People
feel
grab a camera, it's like, "Hey, who are you?" I'm like, "Man, I'm not doing all that."
You know what I'm saying? When it come to like shit like this, like I don't play with my life. I don't do shit weird shit like that. I just don't. Like I don't trust that shit. What the fuck?
I think I know what that is. I think what that is, you know how like the
Boy, that
AI.
somebody made that. The
Yeah,
fuck?
yeah, yeah. You know how the AI can make computer images, but they be looking kind of messed up.
Oh, okay.
I think that's one of those pictures right there.
What is this? Boy, who hand is that?
Yeah, it's crazy. Oh yeah, the Mars. Not the Mars. The Moon Princess.
He still got dreads.
You seen that one, right? There's a video for that one.
Yeah, that's the same thing Uzi Vert had in the middle of his head. Remember?
He said all his friends are dead.
That's what I'm saying. Look, they talking about Mona Lisa. That's crazy.
Yeah, they said they found her on the moon and that she was perfectly preserved. You know the story behind it.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. The video I seen, it looked pretty realistic. Is it? I can't say it is or not, but they did a good job with the video though.
Well, why would she go to the moon?
I don't know. Oh yeah, that's the Gilgamesh looking dude.
Yeah, I saw this when they were talking about his body was in there perfectly, perfectly intact. That's crazy.
Oh, it did say Gilgamesh. Wow, I was
Yeah,
just joking when I said that shit, bro.
that's That shit crazy. Damn, folks head long as hell. His ass supposed to be somewhere different. His head that long.
Oh yeah, they say he in the banking.
See, bro, every time I put in Hollow Earth, this dude come up.
That one for real?
Yeah.
I ain't never seen him before.
Yep, and that's who I tried to compare as Mimir. The one who took Odin's eye. Look at the eye right here. Why is that a third eye in it? Why is that an extra eye in his chest like that? Is that Odin's eye that he sacrificed?
You gonna eat some of that cake?
Hell no, I wouldn't take nothing from this motherfucker. Look at this
Look,
motherfucker.
100 grand for one slice. You know, some niggas eat that shit.
It do look scary as hell. I ain't eat that shit.
Oh hell nah.
I feel like that shit get in my bloodstream and he could possess me or something like.
What's that? What's that creepy nasty? Oh hell nah.
Yeah, I'm not. Hell no.
Yeah, we ain't gonna.
That's disgusting. Hold on, this my mom.
All right.
What's up, man? I'm live on YouTube. I know I called him. I've been waiting on him to call me back. What happened? Okay. Oh wow. All right. All right, I got you, man. All right. She crazy. Damn, that messed up car. What's up, Montrese? Hey, look though. Where I'm at. You look at this shit, bro. What the fuck is this?
That nigga had, it looked like his head got opened up and they restitched it or some shit.
Oh, or that motherfucker's the lineage of one of the fallen ones with all that mixed DNA.
That's crazy.
Oh, they say no, the cuts were added and they keloided. So he got cut and then it keloided. What the hell would they just cut him up like that? I'm not believing it.
They do be kind of doing travel markets like where they cut their cheek. You might be like in the color purple where they cut their cheek type shit. I don't know about that one though. That's kind of over the top.
Yeah, that's over the top.
Look at that big ass stone head.
It's the old Mac head.
There's only one people features I know that look like that.
Bro, listen, I'm thinking old Mex, the old Mexicans, like, come on, bro. That shit, they the old, I think the Mexicans is the old Mex. Descendants of the old Mex, bro.
But if you look at that broad nose and them big lips, that only come from people with ebony features.
Oh, that's they created that.
What's that, an effigy?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that was. See, look, this some inner earth shit right here. This look like where we got our rocket system from.
You know, that could be real photos and we wouldn't know no better because it would look vastly different inside the earth.
This shit is crazy, bro. I hate when they be typing in these different languages. Like,
yeah, I'm about to say they had to translate beside that.
yeah, yeah.
What's that Pikmin's model? He got that little rock slab in black and white.
Where?
It's a dude like he in the snow. It's like black and white to the right on the right side.
Oh, this one?
Yeah. What's that on the
I think this Photoshop right here.
Okay, yeah.
Photoshop.
You know what that shit look like though? That shit look like a tree or a plant giving off light though. But yeah, it's definitely Photoshop.
Creature. It's some type of creature because I keep seeing them and you type that certain shit in. That's some type of creature that they probably want everybody to see. Look, this probably the pussy. Yes, the whole you don't be knowing what's going on, bro. This world is crazy. God damn. Yeah, yeah. Can you see?
Yeah, yeah, I can see it. I'm like, how the hell they build him to be that?
Bro.
Yeah, that's crazy, yo. And
Look,
then like
look at his head.
it's bigger than the person standing underneath him. The head alone is bigger than him.
You could eat him. You could literally eat him.
Imagine if he went to punch him. You see that fist? Like he had to kneel down to swing on.
Look, uh it say this is the tribute of Set. He is a creator. This image I inserted tells the ancient story of his mischief and his creation. These four statues can be found at the older Alexander Hamilton's U.S. Customs Building in New York City. The first image in the inset shows Set cloaked from the light of the Holy Spirit, Amun Ra, his appointed to stand in the face of the Holy Spirit removed. He became the prince of darkness and cast out of Egypt for his jealousy with his wife. Hmm.
That's a hell of a story.
Yeah, but yeah, it looks like a Hollywood prop.
Yeah, they don't took so many monuments all over the world, and then they be redoing stuff. Like when they say dinosaurs, you know how like we be seeing the little models outside. They said none of them actually be real dinosaur bones. They just be recreations.
Yeah, yeah, they ain't. Look, it say the heat of the Vesuvius eruption was so intense, 968 degrees Fahrenheit at its worst, that a man's brain turned to glass instead of his skull.
Damn. I ain't trying to laugh, but damn,
Crazy.
that nigga brain turned to glass. God damn.
Look, it say I just read the Smithsonian's article about it, and wow, they managed to find preserved tissue and cells of both his brain and spinal cord. The glass comes from the body being heated up, then cooled down rapidly in extreme temps both ways. After the volcano erupted, the ash blocked the sun and sent the city into freezing temps. Damn,
Wow.
that man teeth still intact.
That's what I say. You still see right. They said that after the eruption, that it went so hot and then it went so cold that his brain turned to glass. He ain't
Mm,
feel no pain. Yeah, he ain't feel no shit. Whew. Oh shit.
this is some crazy shit.
What's up with you, boy? What's the funny face, dude? What's up?
Man, this some shit. The Tolan man is a 2,400-year-old Mars body and human sacrifice victim from the Iron Age, found at Jeldskoville in Denmark. His body was so well preserved that even after 2,400 years, scientists could still take his fingerprints and determine what he had last eaten. From the Iron Age?
Yo, hey, just reading some of that shit, but they could determine we had. They knew this man was sacrificed and knew who he ate. Damn, but they
Oh,
can't even tell you. They can't even tell you where we came at from Africa over here.
they say human sacrifice victim from the Iron Age. Damn. So they was made of iron. What the fuck is he? What is he talking about?
Nah, like the Iron Age. Like you got the Stone Age, Bronze
Oh,
Age,
yeah,
Iron
I'm
Age.
tweaking. Yeah.
That tight, Jake.
Look, Mayor Franklin and Bobby Jebediah in the Big Daddy Skull Island, October 1st, 1914. Look at that big ass skull. That's what I'm saying, bro. I don't be thinking this stuff like I be thinking like the world like this shit just ain't really just going on. Like this shit is still kind of new. It ain't been no millions of years and shit like that. Like that's
Oh
crazy.
yeah. They do say that a lot of the timelines for stuff is like off, and they do that on purpose. You know what I'm saying?
Man, look at this fucking.
Oh hell no.
This is a torture mask, bro. They'll put this shit on you. They'll raise these up. I mean, over. Take this out. I mean, take these clamps out. You know what I'm saying? Put your face on it, tie it down, strap it down, and then poke these into your eyes and squeeze and twist them.
Like
Yeah,
screws.
that's fucking crazy, bro.
Like who the fuck sits back and makes shit like that, though? You
Oh, you
know,
gotta be an evil ass person, bro. You have to be.
like how the hell you got time on your hands and evil enough to think of some shit like that? That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Oh, they show you how they fake some of them shits.
Yeah, yeah, that shit is crazy. Damn, they say this pretty much our body. Shit, this is the nervous system. That is us. The rest of the body is an organic spacesuit worn by this creature to live on this particular rock revolving around a star. Damn, that's how everybody look.
Yep, an alien creature. If you look at it, we like a parasite in our own body.
Hell no, I ain't no damn parasite.
I mean, not necessarily, but the way that thing looks inside a body looks like a, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's what they call the body a sleeve. And then you seen about the little technology where they were like, you can buy your bio sleeve. That shit crazy, yeah. It's a Cyclops.
But that's why I say I be man. Some of that shit be real. They goofy as hell walking around like that.
Yeah, people be doing the little elongated neck, elongated head, and then certain cultures be messing their feet up, you know. Certain traditions and cultures be doing some practice, and I can't say where it come from. It's bad or not, but what's that? Stomach like must be hungry.
Hmm. You know I'm about to eat in a minute. And I just ate, but I got hungry again.
Oh, that bitch got a face hugger on that shit. Hell no. Oh yeah, and that's a cool one right there.
I had another one the other day. I seen that you fold $1 somewhere and they had a reptilian on there. I'm
Now
like,
check it
damn.
out, right? If you think about it, when we was kids, it was like, hey, why the world like this? Why the grown-ups ain't saying nothing? Then you find out it's like somebody must be in control of the grown-ups. So when they be saying it's like an alien and reptilian, somebody controlling stuff from behind the scenes, I might not believe it, but it's definitely plausible based on the way shit going on. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm. Look at this shit.
This must be some more travel marks.
Man, they gotta be. Or a motherfucker came from behind her and did like this. Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of. Shit, because I'm thinking like, who the fuck, like, why your shit like that? Like, that's some big ass scars. Like,
That shit gotta hurt too.
that shit gotta hurt.
Hey, that's a Thulu tablet. Oh nah, oh, I'm good on that. That's that demonic shit.
Right.
That little tablet right there. But it's funny, the Thulu jank, the way it look up there, it looked like the nervous system though.
You talking about this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked like what we just seen.
Mm-hmm. See, all that shit become a lot of this shit, especially when it's popular, it be coming for something that's real, but like the story get changed up and spiced up, you know. Yeah, that's probably fake as shit though.
I don't know what they say.
Oh, it looks like a sentinel from the. Yep, it does. You know the flying robot shits with the red eye and the Matrix.
Hold on, let me see.
Yep,
Mm,
damn sure do.
that was a good connection. What the fuck? Oh my god.
Oh, okay. You see the architect, right? Now check this out. He had all them TV screens, right? Now you remember you was
Wait,
showing.
Matrix, hold on.
Yeah, you remember you was showing that cartoon where dude had a TV screen and he can go into the bodies and shit, right?
Yeah.
Now, when they showed you the architect screen, they was showing Neo, but they was showing him at it was different versions of him in each one of them scenes. You see what I'm saying?
In this one, right?
Hmm.
Let me
So
see if I
like basically, it was almost the same explanation. Neo, everybody else, when the Matrix resets, they don't remember the stuff, but he keeps remembering the shit. You see what I'm saying?
let's play it real quick. Let me put up a copyright disclaimer real quick. Yeah. Copyright disclaimer under section 107 copyright. The line was made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, common news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. And we are in fair use. What's up, Mr. 85? Peace. Let's see. Hold on.
Leonardo da Vinci seems to have encrypted the Great Pyramid of Giza into the
Function of one is now to return to the source, allowing a temporary dissemination of the code you carry, reinserting the prime program. After which you will be
Wait, what?
one is now to return to the source, allowing a temporary dissemination of the code you carry, reinserting the prime program.
He said that shit too fast, gang.
You heard that shit, right? He said it's time to return to the source. See, when the Matrix reset, everybody get their shit wiped away, like how they explain when they become that little gem thing.
Yeah,
But
remember he said your energy goes back into something else. But that's if you're not in the present moment. Remember, he said you have to be 100% present.
see, the architect and Neo, they represent like those, like the two guys that were speaking in that cartoon. That's basic. They in the same position right here, but he's just being seen as a bad guy. He's the architect isn't bad or good. He just does his job.
What do you mean?
Okay, just like the Oracle, people would think the Oracle is good. She's not good or bad. She just does her job.
Yeah. In a sense.
So like, okay, so Neo represents a programmer or a creator. Even though the Oracle and the architect, they run programs, they don't necessarily create them. They just manage them.
So the architect didn't create this program.
Nah, they just a part of it.
How if he's the architect?
Exactly. Okay, act like I make a AI that's self-replicating. I created this shit, but the AI is creating this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he would be like the infrastructure, the foundations, the buildings and stuff, but she would be more on the side of the policy making of the programs. If that you
So
get
you
what I'm
will,
saying?
yeah. So you will only see that person and not the person who. Okay. So remember in, I think it was this one at the end. Remember he said, "I'm not human."
Exactly. Yeah, he's not human. He's like
So,
for what we think, he's
so
definitely not human.
is he AI?
Yeah, that too. But I would call okay, so we got artificial intelligence, but after it evolves, like you know how you got the Stone Age and then the Bronze Age. So we're in the artificial intelligence. We eventually we'll get to the general intelligence age, where instead of being artificial, it still won't be real, but it'll be more general. It'll be more seeming realistic. That's
Right.
why it fooled Neo. It passed the Turing test to be able to fool a human into thinking that it's actually real. So I would call the architect and the Oracle general intelligence, and most of the programs you see in are like artificial intelligence though. But I want to know like what he means by source though. I got you. And what's funny that what they showing this that even though those monitors are representing different instances and different points in the matrix, they all still reflecting to one exact point at the same time.
Man, my mom keep calling me, man.
It's all good. Look. Anytime I get busy, I tell people to keep running. But look, I
What,
came up with a revelation though. You see them TV screens, right?
what TV screen?
The TV
Yeah,
screens behind the architect.
yeah. That's what I want you to talk about.
All right, so you know how when you put a mirror inside a mirror, or like when you share entire screen and you can see a whole bunch of screens inside your screen on the stream
Mhm,
yard.
mhm.
That's what's going on right here, right? Now each screen is representing a different time and space in the matrix, but they all are showing the exact same time and space at the same time. Okay, so like even though each one of those is a different occurrence, a different moment, like you know how like you explain like the different avatars, a different multiverse type thing,
Yeah.
but they still all showing the same exact moment in time at the same time. Did that make sense?
Hell no. Break that
Hold on, I gotta explain that shit again. All
down.
right, you ready for it? All right, I'm gonna try to slow this shit down. Okay, each one of those TV screens, right? They showing a different matrix, a different time, a different space. Each one of them TV screens, but they're also showing the exact time and space at the same time. So like you know how when you explain like somebody could die in their sleep or get shot and then like they wake up, but that was in a different universe or something. Because they show one part where he says a whole bunch of different random things differently on each one of the screens at the same time, which tells you that each one of these points is a different time. but it goes to a certain time and space where all those points converge at one moment. Did you catch that?
Yeah, I caught a gang. I was
Eating, smashing some food.
yeah, grab me some banana nut bread.
Hey, I'm about to once I get out here, I'm about to fuck it up too. Eat some more. I'm preparing for this new job I ain't found yet. I know I'm gonna be working hard and getting right. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So what you think about that? So like, even though there are different moments, spaces, and times, and you remember the part like he was screaming, like he was like yelling and cursing and saying a whole bunch of different things, and it sounded confusing, and then it went right to the singularity point to where each one of those spaces and times and different things, like where you said, like you can get shot in your sleep, but like that's in a different spot. That's what's
But
going on here. Like,
same time, let's play it. Hold on.
yeah. Go ahead.
Now to return to the source, allowing a temporary dissemination of the code you carry, reinserting the prime program. After which you will be required to select from the matrix 23 individuals, 16 female, 7 male, to rebuild Zion. Failure to comply with this process will result in a cataclysmic system crash, killing everyone connected to the Matrix, which, coupled with the extermination of Zion, will ultimately result in the extinction of the entire human race.
You won't let it happen. You can't. You need human beings to survive.
There are levels of survival we are prepared to accept. However, the relevant issue is whether or not you are ready to accept the responsibility for the death of every human being in this world. It is interesting reading your reactions. Your 5 predecessors were, by design, based on a similar predication, a contingent affirmation that was meant to create a profound attachment to the rest of your species, facilitating the function of the One. While the others experienced this in a very general way, your experience is far more specific, vis-a-vis love.
Trinity.
Apropos, she entered the Matrix to save your life at the cost of her.
Oh shit!
Well, break it down. You got a revelation.
Oh shit!
I want to hear that shit.
Tiffany, like, remember we was talking yesterday. Remember we was on here talking yesterday how don't leave me. How we were talking yesterday how you could go and how when you create these heavens and hells within your own mindset, so when you die they use it against you so you can come back to earth. And remember he said you need humans or whatever the case may be, but he was like love, and then he brought up Trinity. So Trinity would be a reason for him to come back to do it again because he loved Trinity.
Exactly.
I don't know, man. This is crazy.
And then look, right? So when he said he had 5 predecessors, right?
Yeah.
I'm thinking each one of them represents something. Like, you know how like you got like the 7 deadly sins, but
Yeah.
there's always a counterbalance. Like you got love, you got honor, loyalty, respect. You know, like the other 5 probably represented those, and then he represented love, which he would be number 6.
Who?
He said the architect said he had 5 predecessors, meaning he had been there 5 times and did that already.
Yeah, hold on, let me run this back. See, that's why I listen to shit a lot of times. So
The function of the One is now to return to the source, allowing a temporary dissemination of the code you carry, reinserting the prime program.
What the fuck does that mean?
All right, so check this out, right? Everything goes to shit, right? And then you hit the reset button on the console to reinsert the prime program so everything can restart back as normal. Like when you playing a game and shit get too chaotic, you hit the reset button, right? And then it reinserts the prime program. There you go. I'm a beast, bro. Yeah.
Hey, that's what I'm saying, because I fuck with the Matrix, and the Matrix is really like, I don't know. I really rock with the Matrix, bro. Like,
so let me explain it to you like this. People thinking about systems and code. Nah, this motherfucker talking about the DNA code. But you got to realize Neo was supposed to be a black person, and the architect was oh yeah, the architect was supposed to Morpheus was supposed to be a white dude and Neo was supposed to be a black person, and he's
Yeah.
supposed to reinsert the primal code, which is his DNA code. That's why this shit, yo, bro.
Yeah, they know what the fuck they was doing. That's why they took the movie from this lady.
Hmm.
Had the twins do it and they turned it to some damn robot battle shit. You know what I'm saying? Because in part two, the fight scenes was entirely too long. It's too long.
Now let me explain this to you. Now, instead of being like more robotic, which she had elements in that, it was really about like black people getting spiritual powers and shit, and that's why they doing this shit. But they made it seem like a civilization. I mean, a simulation where it's the avatars doing it. But if you notice, he was able to do that shit in the real world, which speaks to the canon of the real story. So they still kept it in there, but they altered it so you couldn't see it for what it was. But imagine some black people in the real world getting superpowers. And you be saying it's like, why niggas want superpowers so bad for? You say that shit, right?
That's what I'm saying. For what purpose though? What you gonna do? Kill other humans? Where are these other beings that they talking about? They have some shit like that start coming out the skies, and you got reptilians and big weird shit just start happening like it be on like weird movies and shit. Then yeah, give me some power. You know what I'm saying?
Said some shit like that pop off. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Bro, listen, we don't even need guns.
You know, believe it or not,
We don't
I
need
had
guns. Yeah.
I had two wild dreams where like it's funny you said what you said, but like some wild stuff popped off in my dream, and like it was some people who had powers fighting against it. But I was like young, I had like two of those. But now let me hit you with a conspiracy, right? Name your favorite black superhero. I'll wait.
I don't have one.
All right. Now think about it. Now we got black superheroes, but why we ain't got a favorite black superhero? Is this by design?
I don't have a white one.
Okay, cool. Okay. But let's play devil's advocate for a minute. All right. So Black Panther, right? That shit was popular as hell, right? Niggas wearing African dresses in the movie theaters. Threw that shit away, next seat steering shit. Talking about I ain't going back to Africa and shit.
They just threw that shit away the next as soon as they got home. Like they
All
took that
right,
threw it away.
all right. So check this, right? I wouldn't call him a hero, but you seen the Ant-Man shit. You had Kane the Conqueror, so he's like a anti-hero, right? Check this out. They got rid of Black Panther. He gone. Kane, he got the little domestic violence charge. They say they got rid of him. So like you can't even nigga, you can't even be a black villain now.
What you mean? They got rid of who?
Yeah, you remember Ant-Man, right? What's the dude? Something Majors. Yeah, the dude he was Kane the Conqueror in the Ant-Man 3 movie. Oh, you ain't seen that shit?
I got all that shit on Disney. I'm gonna watch that shit.
All right. So check this out. Ant-Man 3, he's the so-called protagonist, right? And then they was gonna make 3 more movies based off of him, the Kane Dynasty and some other shit. So now they got to do some recasting. Yeah, that shit crazy, bro.
Why?
He had like a domestic violence thing with like his wife or something, where he called the police, but they ended up arresting him. And now like the brand saying they don't want to mess with somebody who got domestic violence on this shit or some shit.
Man, you see how they just turn their back on your ass?
Mm-hmm. Shit crazy, yeah.
They don't fuck around. They finna take all John Morant money. He's an ultimate goofy.
Yeah.
300.
And then you seen how Sylvester Stallone said, like in more or less words, he said he didn't not want to be a part of Creed 3, but he was like they basically didn't write him into the script. Oh yeah, play the rest of this jam real quick.
Oh, I ain't mean to play that. My fault.
Oh, now you good? Nah, because I keep jumping. I keep going. I go into the stars and connect the stars. If you,
I was rolling up anyway, so you good.
play this jank. Let's keep breaking this jank down right quick, because this one of them scenes where niggas gonna break down this scene for the next 100 years, bro.
Bro, I used to rewind this shit and go back and be like, what the fuck?
I'm gonna tell you why. You know how they said when it comes to like secret societies, one of their things they said it's written on the law, Jay, that they actually got to tell people the truth, but they don't have to spell the truth out for you. So this nigga probably spitting a whole bunch of truth so fast that the average person won't be able to, connect or catch on to it type shit.
But that's what I be trying to tell you. That's how they don't get their karma. They know how the universe works. What you put out comes back. So if I tell you, like, yeah, man, that shit, I motherfucking shit. I down there robbed what you call it? I robbed the liquor store 3 months ago. Motherfucker be laughing because they heard it was a robbery, but they never found the person. But like, you could lie and say it was you, but the whole time you're not lying. To somebody else, you're lying, but to the universe, you know that you're telling the truth. So that's why they do things in secrecy and codes and mystery. Because they could say, they could literally blatantly tell you they did it, but they put it in code to where it sounds as if they didn't do it. Only the
Yeah.
you know who did it because they know the code. If you don't know the code, you don't know. So you could say all you want, like, man, they're gonna get their karma. You don't know that because they put it out and told you, but you didn't know. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It's fucked up
Deception.
how it is, but that's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? That's
That's
how.
how deception is, that's the, deceive people. And everybody has a little bit of deception. Like when you first meet a girl, you be the best you can be, so you using a little bit of deceit.
Yeah, soft talk. You know what I'm saying? So you can get them buns. Once you get them buns, you like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You back, you back rough on that ass. Hold on, let me play it. Let me play it though.
Oh yeah. Let's finish playing this shit.
Failure to comply.
Wait, why he say? Notice he said 23 individuals, 7 males, and 16 females.
Now let me break that down. Right
Go ahead.
now,
I'm gonna give you
only
theory because I just got a small theory, but go ahead.
all right. So only into modern time, where it's been said for man to have one wife. All throughout human history, man has been known to have multiple wives, and they throwing that up in there. Real culture and real tradition sticks to a man having more than one wife because it's usually the XX, the XY. There's a a three-fourths possibility of having a daughter than a male. So that means those other two females need to have a mate too. So that's why you get the number of more females than males. And it's just a natural thing. You know what I'm saying? That's the way it goes. But what's your breakdown of that?
Hold on. So look, my thing is this. I just think personally that you will have 7 males and you will have 16 females because during the process of those 7 females being pregnant, those other males still need the release.
Hmm.
See what I'm saying? So now we have 16 more different women. I mean, 7 more different women that we could choose from, or 8 different women we could choose from, whatever the case may be, while these women are pregnant. We are starting a society. We can build a community, a nation just off 23 individuals. You
Well,
know what I'm
22, right? What did he say? 7 males and how
saying?
many?
And 16 females.
Okay, and then he said that he would select it. So including Neo, that would be 24. So it'd be 16 females, 8 males, and like look at what you're saying.
Yeah,
Say
yeah.
the
Because you say
say
you required to select from the matrix 23 individuals, 7 males, 16 females. Okay, so it'll be 24 in total.
and like you said, so say each male got one female, right? You get
Mhm.
one on pregnant for 9 months, right? Then you get the other one pregnant for 9 months. You're over, and then you be able to build up a society rather quick. And
Yeah,
one of them, all
that's hold on. I'm gonna play it though.
right,
Individuals,
go ahead.
40 female, 7 male to rebuild Zion. Failure to comply with this process will result in a cataclysmic system crash, killing everyone connected to the Matrix, which, coupled with the extermination of Zion, will ultimately result in the extinction of the entire human race.
You won't let it happen, you can't. You need human beings to survive.
There are levels of survival we are prepared to accept. However, the relevant issue is whether or not you are ready to accept the responsibility for the death of every human being in this world.
In this world.
Exactly.
You heard that right?
Now, what I tell you, each one of those monitors represented a different space and time. This world is the one that he.
In an alternate reality, like I was explaining yesterday, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's why I went. That's why I said, yeah, show this because this basically shows they talking about the same shit that was in that cartoon. They are talking about that shit in this shit, but it's so secretive and coded that most people wouldn't catch on to it. You know what I'm saying?
No, my bad. I didn't mean to put it. Go ahead.
No, you good, you good. Yeah, yeah. But look, and what he said, if they don't do that, everybody connected to the matrix would die. So even though he would have to select that many individuals, there's still the rest of the people who still connected to the matrix. You see what I'm saying?
Mm. So he couldn't just escape then.
If he was to, the other people would die. I don't
Right.
know about the 24, but then it's like what is it to gain the world? What is it to have freedom if you kill the world?
Right. That's how he makes sense.
But I couldn't do that. Like if I was like, damn, I can have my ultimate freedom, but everybody else got to die. I can't. I'm not. I like, damn, I got to try this a couple more times.
This world. It is interesting reading your reactions. Your 5 predecessors were, by design, based on a similar predication, a contingent affirmation that was meant to create a profound attachment to the rest of your species, facilitating the function of the One. While the others experienced this in a very general way, your experience is far more specific, vis-a-vis love.
Trinity.
Apropos, she entered the Matrix to save your life at the cost of her. Which brings us at last to the moment of truth, wherein the fundamental flaw is ultimately expressed and the anomaly revealed as both beginning and end. There are 2 doors. The door to your right leads to the source and the salvation of Zion. The door to your left leads back to the Matrix, to her, and to the end of your species. As you adequately put, the problem is choice. But we already know what you are going to do, don't we? Already I can see the chain reaction, the chemical precursors that signal the onset of an...
So look. Fuck. So he still got a choice.
Yeah.
So he really is the one. Like he still got the choice. He can end all mankind right now. All the power is in this man's hands. Why though?
Now he explained it a little bit. He said, now while your predecessors received this generally to the source and to the function of the One. Now when he says function of the One, that's layman terms. Let me tell you what it really meant. He's supposed to be like a Christ-like figure, and by connecting to the people, he's supposed to get a Christ-like consciousness and then experience his powers like
How
that.
we talking? How we
Instead, he fell in love with the girl, fell in love with a bitch, and then he awakened his powers through that way. And that's basically that's what they explained in that point, right?
because look,
Mhm.
remember in the fourth Matrix, they kept Neo and the girl separated because they said when they was together, it formed some type of power. But if they kept them halfway together, they could still harness both of their energy. Because once they're together, there's it's like a force to be. They can't. Nobody can stop them.
It's
That's
like the yin and the yang.
yeah. So they had him in this pod. Like that was really his soulmate. So they had him in this pod where they didn't want them to, you know what I'm saying, get too close to each other. But when he broke out the pod, he went over there and opened the pod and got her up out of that bitch. You feel me? Because she was really back in the dream. She didn't had 2 kids by a motherfucker. Like, yeah, like it ain't even supposed to been that. Like, what is going on here? So I don't know, man. This is Let's get it. Let's get it, guys.
Yeah, let's go.
Specifically to overwhelm logic and reason. An emotion that is already blinding you from the simple and obvious truth. She is going to die, and there is nothing you can do to stop it.
Hey, pause it for a second. Now
Yo,
let me break down something he just threw in there, right? Real fast. And niggas been on the internet saying this shit, right? He said instead of going with your logic, you're making an emotional choice, and because of your emotions, you know what he said? He said instead of thinking like a man, you thinking like a bitch, and she's already going to die. That's basically what he just told him, bro.
that's exactly
Yeah,
what he told me. And when based upon his emotions, you already he already. But listen, what if it's trickery though?
yeah, he probably lied to him because he can create shit.
Because exactly, he's the architect. Listen, nothing. Neo is a glitch in the system for them.
Yeah,
So since Neo's not complying to the things that he wants him to comply to, he could use the notion of love because he knows that that's what Neo may struggle with. So now that's a man, and plus he knows that's every man's weakness is his woman.
oh, so you saying he's basically he's deceiving them of what he's telling them. Now, let me tell you what he did tell them the truth. He said, and this is the point. And it's funny that the dude Kane said, he said, this is the threshold. So basically, it's like a cycle, right? And even though you got these different points in times and space, they all converging on each other. That's why he said this is not only the beginning, but the end. Both doors only lead to the next outcome, but they still interconnected. But he probably got him traveling. He probably made him travel backwards instead of going in the path he needed to go.
Mm. And that's what I'm saying. By him talking about the extinction of mankind, what if it really wasn't the extinction of mankind? What if it really was him really finally exiting the matrix and he won't remember the mankind? Like get what I'm saying? Like, say I know you and I'm going and if I go through this door, which will give me freedom, it will be the extinction of mankind in my consciousness because I'm not connected to the matrix anymore.
And they don't exist in your program no more. So basically, they're erased.
It won't exist because I'm not attached to a program. I'm free. But in hindsight, if I don't know what's going on, and I tell you if you go through this door, you could be free, but you all mankind, it will be the end of the mankind and all human right. Woo, woo. You telling me that, then of course I'm gonna go through the door to save mankind, but that only puts me back in the matrix. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
yeah, so in death, it's like you believe in this religion and you believe that if you do good or you get judged or whatever, they come pull up a fake, like they got God judging you, all this stuff, and then they tell you either you can go to hell or you can go return back to earth and make up for the things that you did or whatever. So you're gonna go back to earth. So that's more souls returning back, coming back to earth instead of going out to other dimensions and wherever they supposed to go. You feel what I'm saying? Going back to the source, like he just said.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Well, let's finish it out though.
All right.
Hope. It is the quintessential human delusion, simultaneously the source of your greatest strength and your greatest weakness.
If I were you, I would hope that we don't meet again.
We won't.
Cole, he's on the moral side.
You won't because he's the architect. He designed it.
You see the way she's smiling? She's never good or bad either. Like when I be saying that, that shit be fucking with people, but it's true.
It is. It is.
She was manipulating us, deceiving them too.
I'd ask you to sit down, but you're not going to anyway. And don't worry about the days.
What days?
But that's what I'm saying. Look, even like, what's the purpose of knowing everything and then still live? Like, what? Like, you see what I'm saying?
That could be deception. She might have acted like he did that, but programmed it like a trap. The way he got there, like, okay, look at it like this. She knew he was gonna be there. She knew what to tell him. Knew what his questions was. Even baked some cookies for the man. That shit is a trap, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
That face.
I'm sorry.
I said, don't worry about it. I'll get one of my kids to fix it.
How did you know?
Oh, what's really going to bake your noodle later on is, would you still have broken it if I hadn't said anything? You're cuter than I thought. I can see why she likes you.
Who?
Not too bright, though.
Hmm.
You know why Morpheus brought you to see me. So, what do you think? Do you think you're the one?
Honestly,
Look though, we gotta get back to the thing of saying, what is the one though? The one to do what? Connect us back to the source? Like, what is the one to do what?
Okay, so I think it's like this, right? And it's kind of going to what you're saying. If you go through the door, all of mankind won't exist. So look at it as the creative source created a source for everything to exist, but put a piece of itself into the code so everything can stay with its checks and balances. So to say, damn, I'm trying to explain some real esoteric shit, but basically he represents a
Who?
piece of, okay, like the ultimate creation where everything would naturally come from, so to say, like the label of God, but more so like in a way more techno, like the technology is so high, it's spiritual technology. Like, damn, I'm trying to explain some shit.
You don't know. G. It's best to just say you don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, but basically he's like a algebraic representation for the creator beyond the realm of which they exist in. Yeah, I did it right. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna stick to that. I'm gonna leave that shit there.
Yeah, leave it right
I
there.
don't know.
You know what that means? It's Latin. Means know thyself. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Being the one is just like being in love. No one can tell you you're in love. You just know it. Through and through. Balls to bones. Well, I better have a look at you. Open your mouth. Say ah.
Ah.
Okay. Now I'm supposed to say, that's interesting, but then you say,
But what?
but you already know what I'm going to tell you.
I'm not the one.
Sorry, kid. You got the gift, but it looks like you're waiting for something.
He deceiving them.
All right, yeah. Pause for a second and check it out.
He deceiving them.
So when she said, "Look up," this says, "Know thyself," right? Now Neo is supposed to have been a black guy, so she was saying, "Knowledge is self," which is you are a guy, you are a creator. That look, see, but they can't say all that.
You
That's how
can't.
they. That's how they do.
But
Now,
that means know thyself.
yeah.
Just start going into some other shit, like you know what I'm saying. So I feel
Now, is she deceiving them? Now, at this point, at first, she was intentionally trying to deceive him, but I think in a positive way. But then she realized that the deception isn't what, like, she realized that he's self-deceived. He has a self-delusion going on. And then, he's supposed to be a black guy, and he's supposed to know knowledge himself, and he's a God, and it's a representation that we have the self-delusion that we're not gods. Damn. That's what that shit just meant, bro.
And Friday
Damn.
made him the one.
That's why she looked at him and Xana was like, "Well, you're definitely not the description of who he's supposed to be." He was like, "Yeah, I'm not the one." Pretty funny, right?
She was like, "Sorry, kid." But maybe that was them telling the truth in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really not the one. Like, you can't be the one. But this a movie, so we gonna get back to the. You know what I'm saying?
And then she said it like that. She was like, "You got the gift, but you waiting on something." You feel me? Like you waiting on for like confirmation. And then a lot of times that is something that we be doing. Like it's the joke that you hear people like, "Why people waiting for Jesus to come back? Why people waiting for a magic man in the sky to say to do something?" I'm like this. You can't go out here and be like, "God, give me a pair of Jordans." You can pray for protection over your feet, and then it's a difference. Like, don't be if you run into traffic, you can't say, "God, protect me." You know traffic dangerous. Stay the hell out of traffic. So you ain't gotta wait for God to tell you to do certain God-given things that you know what to do. You see what I'm saying? I'm not saying change the world in your own image or some shit like that, but
So,
like.
I feel you.
That's basically what they're explaining that Jay. But yeah, keep breaking it down. So do you think she was deceiving them right there? Like, did you see any deception?
Cause she's saying like you not the one, but then why is she still letting him go on the journey? You know what I'm saying?
See, that's deception. Something ain't right about that.
Let's just check it out.
Life, maybe. Who knows? That's the way these things go.
The next life, maybe. Who knows? That's the way
Uh,
things go.
What's funny?
Morpheus. He almost had me convinced.
I know. Poor Morpheus. Without him, we're lost.
What do you mean, without him?
Are you sure you want to hear this? Morpheus believes in you, Neo. And no one, not you, not even me, can convince him otherwise. He believes it so blindly that he's going to sacrifice his life to save yours.
What?
You're going to have to make a choice. In the one hand, you'll have Morpheus's life. And in the other hand, you'll have your own. One of you is going to die. Which one will be up to you. I'm sorry, kiddo, I really am. You have a good soul. And I hate giving good people bad news. No. Don't worry about it. As soon as you step outside that door, you'll start feeling better. You'll remember you don't believe in any of this fate crap. You're in control of your own life. Remember? Here. Take a cookie. I promise by the time you're done eating it, you'll feel right as rain.
What was said was for you, and for you alone.
You know what she did? She don't tell you what you need to hear. I think she tells you what you want to hear.
Yeah. Yes. And then throw some sarcasm in it. Look at this one though.
Characters who are fundamental to what has happened in the past and what could happen in the future in Matrix 4. There are many questions that still remain unanswered in this complex saga. Questions like what happened to Trinity and Morpheus. Yet the most important question is of the architect. Who is he? What is he? What role does he really play in the Matrix? Why did he pit Neo against Agent Smith? Is he just an artificial intelligence? And what secrets does he hide? Welcome to Matrix Explained, and today we're going to explore the Architect's secrets.
Welcome to the desert of the real.
The Architect is perhaps one of the most complex characters in the history of cinema. The iconic scene in which he explains the nature of the Matrix to Neo is one that has been criticized by many for being incomprehensible or difficult to digest. With the Architect, the simplest thing that is understood is that he is the supposed creator of the Matrix. In the Animatrix, the robots once had a civilization similar to humans. They lived in their own society, improving it, and even developed emotions. But the Architect is not like the machines that came before him. He's an emotionless being who only understands logic and has learned how to control everything. The Architect was created during the war between humans and machines. After his creation, the machines went from having something resembling individualism to becoming something else, something worse. In an attempt to understand human nature, the Architect decided that he must create a human utopia, a simulation, in order to keep the humans trapped and under control.
To keep us trapped, gang. This shit is simulation, bruh.
Uh-huh. And you seen at the beginning with that gold light, if you looked at it, it looked like a womb. It looked like a vagina. Like at the very beginning when they showed that little light, that little yellow light shit, right? Yeah, that shit right there. If you look at it, that shit is a womb.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't that what that is?
No, it looked like a person standing up right here.
But yeah, that too. It's the person coming out the womb.
The little womb with the ovaries and shit. I see what you're saying, like right here.
There are many questions that still remain unanswered in the cup, even if the ability isn't new that it was too good to be true. Humans and machines. After his creation, the machines went from having something resembling individualism to becoming something else, something worse. In an attempt to understand human nature, the Architect decided that he must create a human utopia, a simulation, in order to keep the humans trapped and under control. The first version of the Matrix was a paradise, a place where humans lived happily, and yet the humans knew that it was too good to be true, and thus rejected it. It was then that the Architect began to create different versions of the Matrix, driven to perfect it. Few humans still would find ways to awaken, but the Architect is pure logic. He had a plan. Humans are, by nature, very emotional, so he created a program that would study human behavior and emotions within the Matrix. This would be the intuitive program that we know today as the Oracle. The Oracle is seen as the mother of the Matrix, and the Architect is the father being the logical, and the mother being the emotional. The Architect understood that if he gave the ability of choice to the humans, they would be less likely to wake up, even if the ability is an illusion. The problem with adding this into the Matrix code is that it increased the probability of an anomaly, an individual capable of manipulating the code itself, a chosen one, an oddity that the Architect used to his advantage, creating a legend, a prophecy around it, using it to maintain control over the humans. The chosen one, as explained by the Architect, was an anomaly that could not be eradicated, because if it were to be eradicated, the code would become unstable. Therefore, it must be maintained and used in his favor. The first anomaly is believed to have occurred towards the end of the first Matrix cycle. In other words, a human was able to manipulate the first utopia, the Paradise Matrix. Since then, there have been 6 chosen ones, anomalies in the code that have been perfectly integrated thanks to the Architect's foresight. He and the Oracle tricked Morpheus to eventually find and manipulate Neo. Morpheus's purpose was to find the chosen one, because the Oracle told him that that was his destiny. She knew this because the Architect told her so. He already knew of what was to come. It was not supernatural. The prophecy was nothing more than a prediction. This is why the Oracle appeared to be helping the humans. but she is just following the architect's orders, spreading the myth of the savior in order to reset the matrix.
Dirty motherfucker.
Now let me break it down for you. He would be number 7, right? You heard of the 7 archangels? You know, they throwing a lot of stuff in there, bro. It was another one that they hit me with. What's the other one?
Right, the architect, archangel. Oh man.
You know, he said there's 6 of them before him. Who's the
No,
other 6?
he said 5 predecessors.
Oh, yeah, 5. Oh yeah, not 5 predecessors. Yeah, who's the other 5?
I don't know. I don't know.
But that tell you something. They throwing a lot of esoteric knowledge like right in our face, and because we ain't got the like you said, the coded script to the higher knowledge, it ain't for us to understand easy like that.
See, but knowing is a thing because you got to think. The more we know, the more we can break through this matrix. You see what I'm saying? We have to break through this shit by knowing, because it's a lot of illusions. Remember, he said it don't even matter even if we give humans choice. So it's by illusions. You know, even if it's an illusion, we give them a choice because that will keep them here. That will keep them wanting to be here and not tamping off and wanting to wake up and start thinking about stuff over there or what's beyond this or what's over here. You know what I'm saying?
And I think I can explain Agent Smith, right? So Neo is like a real person, right? That's
Yeah.
being put into an avatar into the program, right? Now check this out, right? Once Neo leaves the program and goes to the door and the shit get reset, right? He isn't attached to that avatar that he created and was using, right? So Mr. Smith is like one of his old avatars that's just working idly in the matrix, that's unconnected from his consciousness. And he's like, okay, since I'm here orchestrating in this matrix virtual reality, if you can come here to my reality, I can come to your reality since we're connected. And it's far fetched. It sounds like a lot of bullshit, but that's basically the glitch. Is his altered self in the matrix that's been reprogrammed and deleted, running idle.
No, but see, yeah, but see, you got to think where does Neo come in at? Like, if they hit what's the point of hitting the reset button? That's what I'm saying.
He was getting out of control. Like
Right.
basically his like okay, like the architect is a creator, the oracle maintains stuff. So he's not glitching the matrix. He's able to program inside the matrix while he's in there. Like you know, like you program shit externally, but actually being a
Like if I was on the computer right now programming something, it's
Mhm.
like be inside the matrix and reprogram something.
Yeah, from the inside.
Let's say
And
stop you right there. So let's say, is that what we would call the Mandela effect?
okay, so yeah, the Mandela effect. What they were showing on them damn TV screens, they were showing the same instance, but from different spaces and times. Like those shits was set up in a way to show you that even though they showing the same thing, they still coming from a different vantage point, a different space and time, even though they look the same. But at that point, they all did reach the point to where those timelines or those lines of existence actually converge to that one point, which he called a glitch. But I don't think it's a glitch. It's just it's instead of being a reset, it's only the process of the cycle.
Right.
You know how they show the snake eating his own tail thing?
Yeah. Yeah.
That,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's what that represents. That they whatever that shit really mean and what they explain, they saying that and showing that in that by explaining it like that. You see what I'm saying?
So what you so is it the same? So you think we didn't when they hit the reset button when they talking about the 26,700 some years and all that stuff? They talking about the Planet X come back. Fuck all that. Is that when they hit the reset button?
Oh, you could look at it like this. Yeah, they hitting a reset button, but like it's like this. They wiping out memories of what actually happened, but the cycle is still happening. And if you look at the Brewer planet, it looks like it has a different cycle than us, But at some point in time, it's still going to converge into the same point of existence as us. If that makes any sense.
Well,
So far as we know, the machine's control over the humans has two phases. First is the simulated world known as the Matrix. The humans will live in this fantasy world created by the architect. Then, those who wake up from it will be rescued by either Morpheus or someone like him, a member of the Resistance, who will then live in the city of Zion. But everyone who lives in the city is also being manipulated by the architect. They are all a part of the same controlled dissidents. The architect has sown stories of a savior using religious symbolisms to make them believe that there is a way to save themselves from the machines. But in reality, there have already been 6 previous saviors, 6 versions of the Matrix, and of the city of Zion. All of it is part of the same cycle of control. The only unforeseen anomaly that occurred in the Matrix of the original trilogy was Agent Smith, the agent who managed to break free from the architect's control. Therefore, he uses the Chosen One to balance the code. In the end, it is the architect who won. The Matrix was rebooted. But what is the architect, and what happened to the first machines? Many of the programs within the Matrix appear to have their own unique personalities. Agent Smith hates humans. The Oracle loves interacting with them. But the machines in the real world appear to have a hive mind, all working as one entity. We saw this when Neo approached the city of machines. All of the robots began to act as if they were one collective mind. Also, when the attack on Zion ended, all the machines stopped at the same time. There seems to be no trace of the machine civilization that once existed. This leads us to conclude that the robots shown in the Animatrix also lost the war. They created the architect to control the humans, and then it took control of them. The program has control over what happens inside the Matrix and outside. This shouldn't be possible unless the architect exceeded its original programming. It was to create a simulation to keep the humans asleep. But in Matrix Revolutions, we saw how he is the one who rules the city of machines, and how they act like bees in a hive, which means that the architect is the only artificial mind manifested in the real world. All the individuality of the robots has disappeared. The robot civilization no longer exists. Only inside the Matrix can you see any individualism of artificial intelligence. This is why Smith needed to be destroyed after he escaped from the program's control. Smith posed a much bigger threat to the architect than we originally believed. Not only would the agent have been a problem for the Matrix and its masses, it would have also been the only other artificial intelligence outside of the Matrix. Competition for the architect. The architect is the true villain of this story, a mastermind that has controlled everything since its creation, an abomination that ended human and machine civilizations. Now, what could be hiding behind the architect? Could it be more than just a program of control? There is an interesting possibility that the Matrix is only one layer of reality, and that it is the humans who are behind the curtain. If this is true, the architect would just be a proxy, a substitute of humanity that is interacting with this false reality. It's even possible that the robots, in an attempt to understand humanity, created the architect as a hybrid between humans and machines. This would explain why the program can control everything. But what does all this mean for the future of the Matrix? One thing is for sure. Neo must once again confront the architect and destroy him, break the cycle and end the prophecy of the Savior, prevent the Matrix from restarting and save humanity.
man, that shit.
Yeah, that's a lot of stuff. Hey, look,
Lot.
I got an interesting one, right? You seen Zion, right? And you see Morpheus and see the white guy that's on the council, right? He could secretly be the architect, and he don't want humanity going to all that secular shit, and they could be secretly controlling humanity as making it seem like the robots took over.
Who is?
Okay, so in Zion you got a council of people in charge, and then you got the one white guy who's above all of them. But they can secretly have used the robots and stuff to control people into the religious system they want instead of being a part of the secular system.
Mm. Yeah, they keeping us here for a reason, bro. It's on the people's hill, man.
But yeah, what you saying about, because it's funny that you went over that, but this more reaffirms of that theory. I don't want to call it theory, but to say, hey, what if the way they set it up is a way for, instead of your consciousness going really back to the source, they lying to you about getting to the source and keeping you recycling back here to this plane, which makes sense.
What you mean?
Like you said, like it's people creating heaven and hell in their mind and then being re-put into a civilization. Damn, a civilization. Damn, man.
Simulation.
Yeah, civilization. Yeah, civilization. I don't know why I keep fucking up. I'm not even going to try to say that word right now. Simulation. Yeah, I can say that word. I don't know why I'm fucking it up, but I think I'm trying to say similar at the same time, so that's fucking me up. But yeah, basically, they use something that's similar to deceive you from something that put you into the thing that you don't want to be a part of. So that's why when he had the two different doors, he trying to control them and try to deceive them. So instead of going through the door he needs to go through, any and everything he gonna say is gonna be worded in the way in which he would go to the door that the architect had pre-chosen, just like the oracle was doing to him.
That's why he said, we already know what you gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
That's almost like putting it on him, like, we know you gonna try to go through the door to save you. I mean, to go through the one by yourself or whatever, to make him pick the other one. You know what I'm saying? It's like I forget what it's called, but it's like I'm leading you on to tell you one thing just so I know you can. Man, I know you finna pick that one, and you be like, you know what? Nope, I want this one. The whole time you said that because you really want him to pick that one.
Exactly,
bro. It's a trick. By Neo even understanding that he's sitting there, even having that conversation with him, even allowing him to pick and choose, that would have been his choice. That would have been his way to escape the matrix. That means he would have forgot everything on this planet Earth. He would have been out and probably would have really been in the real world where he could really control and probably build his own world and create something. Who knows? I don't know.
and then if you think about it, the whole time Neo is portrayed to be the hero of the movie, but the whole time he's being played and they using him to further their agenda. The whole movie, he's actually the bad guy. He's doing all the actions of what he's going against everything that we would think. Like, yeah, he's supposed to be the good guy. He's saving shit. Nah, everything happens because of all his decisions that he made. So, like, when Morpheus was supposed to die, but he didn't, that's the karma thing. That's why now Trinity has to die. But then he goes to save her. Now the whole world dies. And that's how they caught his ass.
Yeah, but see, it ain't like that. That's they did that to because they want to reprogram his ass.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they wanted to do it. And the only way that they could have did it by finding out after part 3, because remember he passed out, and then in part 3 they came and took his body and brought his ass back and brought him, connected him with Trinity, and realized that they can get power as long as they close to each other. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they start harnessing their power, they energy and shit. It was crazy. It was crazy.
Yeah. Hey, shit, we almost 2 hours in. It's a good build, bro. I'm about to go ahead and fix this good old food. This shit calling me.
I'm sure about to you know what I'm saying, kick back and chill for the rest of the day, gang.
All right, no doubt. Hey, if you got any more bills coming up, let me know. Hit me up. You know what I'm saying? I got you, bro.
Well, yeah, no doubt, bro. You already know. I just wanted to do a quick little bill. Damn, I didn't even know he was on this boy 2 hours. Damn.
Hey, niggas having fun though. I'm gonna tell you, like, when you bored doing nothing, it'd have been like 20 minutes going past. Like, nigga, we broke down a whole bunch of shit. You know what I'm saying? And brought into the last stream that we had into this one to re-explain and further go into depth of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, we got to get into them solar bodies and that. If I find out anything else on that midnight shit, we gonna talk about it.
Gotcha.
All right, my boy, I'm up out of here, man. I appreciate y'all.
All right, I'm out of here. Salute to everybody in the chat. Hit that like, share, and subscribe, and I'm out. Peace.
Peace. Yeah, man. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Your boy finna get up out of here, give me something to eat, man. But keep y'all head up, man. Research and keep expanding that consciousness so your mindset can expand, so your consciousness can expand. The more you know, the less you fear. Until next time, peace.